this is Caroline, Dream with Caroline, and today I'm here with Possum Patty, who's hosting Trash Tuesday. So thank you, Possum Patty, and my trash is this envelope that's from Amazon, and in the video that before Christmas I said I'll make a journal with this as a cover. I showed this placemat. Well, since then, I received this bag. With a gift inside for Christmas, and it has felt snowflakes. And there was 2 little bags, and the other bag had poinsettias. But I decided to go with the snowflakes because, when I put this in here now, it makes a sound. And when you walk on snow, it crunches. Like when you get the snow and you get your boots on and you're walking on the snow, you hear this crunch, crunch, crunch. So I thought that would be fun to do it like that. So I'm going to glue it in and fold this in because it's too long. So I'm just going to fold in the side of the bag and glue it down. I possibly might take out this brown and put a red ribbon through it. We'll see how it goes. But I'll fold this down like this, and that will be glued, and this will be glued in here. And this will, since it's too big, I'm just going to tuck this up, in, because I'll show you why. I tuck this up, and this will be pockets, and this is tucked in, right? All glued and tucked in here. So when I close it this way, see this ribbon bit will be in the front. So that's why you're not going to, if I do it like this, then I don't want the pocket in the front, and when I close it up, the ribbon part is on the back. So that's why it's going to be folded like this. It's all for a reason, right? You do it all for a reason. So that's going to be tucked in, and it will be folded over, and hear that nice crunchy snow sound when you're walking on the snow. So that will be my cover. And on the cover, now my other trash now is my beautiful Christmas cards. Sad to say they're trash. And this card came from my friend Virginia, who lives down in Nova Scotia. And it has like bits of red. You can see it picks up the little bulbs and the decorations is a glittery red. And that will pick up the red around. So that, and I'll put a red ribbon down through here. Glittery one. Yeah. So there it be. So thank you, Virginia, for your card. It won't be in the trash. It will be in this and on this journal. And now, the papers, I couldn't find bags. I do have a lot of Christmas bags and a little bit of wrapping paper, which is too wrinkly for me. And the bags wouldn't fit in a full page, which I hope to get in the journal. So I decided to use this paper. Now this paper is from last year. That helps. It could be a trashy thing. It's White Christmas from Michaels of last year's stock. So 2021. This is fun. Now what I've decided to do with the papers I pulled out to try to match up with my Christmas cards. So, this one, because there's a little, this is from Deanna from Hawaii. Thank you so much for the beautiful Christmas card. And we're all celebrating Charlie Brown this year because it's 100 years of Charlie Brown making his little sketches and comic strips. So, the comic strip is on the bottom, and I thought that the little presents, because they're squares, matches up with that. Now, I don't know which order these will go into the journal yet. I'll have to figure that out. I want it to go in a little bit of a flow, right? So in this Christmas card, who's it from? Oh yes, it's from my sister-in-law, Jerry's sister, my husband's sister. And of course the little bulbs that's on the tree and the little circles that would match that one. This one here, I noticed this one's from my sister Kathleen. And she made it. She had a card and she glued it onto this beautiful board, and so that's so nice. And another little the card inside, and she signed it, and she put 2 little nice, see they shine, angels inside. Beautiful. So this will go on this one. This paper is written word. Happy holidays and have a holly jolly Christmas and a Merry Christmas. But I think it's like the word, you know, the word was made flesh and dwelt amongst us. So I think that's a good page for that one. Another Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown took over. This is from Terry's brother and his wife, Michael and Bennett. And Charlie Brown, yes, and I sent out Charlie Brown Christmas cards this year too because it's his 100th year, and yes, he was available in Christmas cards. And of course I went with all the little bulbs, and well, has a bell, but the little bulbs and little stars to go with that one bulb that's on the tree. This one is from Terry's sister again. It's a beautiful card that stood up like this, nice, and at a Christmas tree, Merry Christmas, and Santa Claus on the back, right there. So I think this page here will go well with that. This glitter is just getting on the page already. It's just going to add to it. But the trees and the trees, so that's a good page for that one. Merry Christmas. It's from my nephew. Beautiful blue Christmas card. And the stars, the shiny stars, and it goes well with the gray and shiny of the card. I might have to trim it down because I want the page to fold nicely in the book. We'll see, or I'll just go like this and it will be only a half a page. I don't know yet. This one is from, now I put a little clip here because I'm minding where I'm going to cut it. I got to cut this part off because of the, yes, if I put this card down here, it covers up the branch, what I want to show, but the branch was on both corners, and there's snowflakes on the other two corners. So if I cut it up here, the branch will, of course I got it, measured, and the branch will be here and you can see it, and then the snowflakes. So that's okay. If I put it here, then you're hiding. I'm hiding. No, I can't. I don't want to put it on the other side of the book. So it's all. It's going to be cut. I'm going to pin it again. Remember to cut this part off. Bottom part. So it's a nice page for that one with the bow and the white. Yeah, with this white Christmas, I like it for this because then it brings out the colors of the card and it makes the card special. And this card is from my brother, Joe, and he lives in Newfoundland. In Newfoundland, my mother would say, but on Boxing Day, the mummers, they call them mummers, but my mother called them Jannies. They come around, people come around from your neighborhood, and they're all dressed up, and they're playing the fiddle and the accordion, and got the ugly stick that shakes the little bells and things on it. And they go house to house, playing for the people. And when they go into a house and they try to guess who these people are, and then somebody from that house has to come with them. So every time they go into a house, they come back out with somebody else. So the crowd gets bigger and bigger. And so by the time they get up to this house up here, there could be like, 25 people. I don't know if they could take a different path every year, but yeah. And usually the people inside give you all a drink, and you play a song for them. So Merry Christmas from Newfoundland. So this one I picked because of the trees, and the trees are up on the hill, so there it is. Oh, I need water. So this one is the snowflake page with all the snow on this card. You see snowflakes? And it's from Terry's brother Brian. It's beautiful. It's got wood. Nice. And a beautiful card. Look at this little village. The Christmas tree and all the nice gold picks up on it. And it's from my sister Barbara. And the little bird here. So this one will just be cut and put on the bottom of the page with this gold snowflakes. And gold and silver snowflakes picks up the gold here. And my last card. Beautiful Christmas tree from my brother Michael. It's a beautiful Christmas tree with all the presents. So all the bulbs on this paper picks up the bulbs that's on the Christmas tree. So there you go. So even picking out papers from the pages that makes a nice flow in the journal. This possibly could be the first page because that would be nice and red. And if you see this on the side, you're picking up the red here. Yeah, because they're red bulbs and red Christmas presents, and this is written in shiny red, and that's good because the first one is a shiny red too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it all up, and I'm going to sew it in or figure out how I'm going to put this in this journal, and you know, do it all, and I'll come back and show you the results of this trash. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the junk journal for Trash Junk Tuesday, hosted by Possum Patty. And my junk is this bag that was used for a gift. The gift was inside this bag, and I made it into a cover. And the junk is the Christmas cards I received. They would have just been put in the garbage, or for me, they would have been put in a drawer. I love keeping my Christmas cards, but this year they're in this journal. So now you know that the sound will be like you're walking through the snow, because the bag is snowflakes. And that's the sound it makes when you're walking through snows. Now, I put a nice big white ribbon. The pages are not, yes, pages. So I put pages in from Michael's book, and I glued them all together. They're back and back pages glued back to back. So when if I take this out, I just tied it into the center, and if I take out the ribbon, the whole thing is still one because it's all glued back to back on the papers. And now this is the journal opened. The red ribbon, I pulled out the, yes, you can still open the card and see where the cards are from. And so this one's from my friend Virginia, and the red. I pulled out the brown string and put a nice red ribbon in. Excuse me, and I folded up the bag that was too wide and made pockets for front and the back. This little card here, I just tied onto the ribbon. It was a tag that was on my son's gift, and he received a nice little mug, a winter mug from his mom and dad, and I just love the card so much that I kept it, and inside it's to Daniel, and I wrote down a Christmas mug, so I remember that the cup looked like this, same design, same image. And this card here is the cards that I sent out this year, and it was Charlie Brown cards. I saved one for myself because this is a special one. It's Charlie Brown's 100 years of sketching, or 100th birthday, if he was still alive. Something about Charlie, something about excuse me, his words. So anyway, I kept it. Peanut Gang, the Peanuts. I just keep one for myself. That's the card I gave out this year. Most people. It was only 10. And I received Charlie Brown, and this is from one of Terry's brothers, and he gave us a nice little letter, Christmas letter, and God bless him and take care. And so I just put that there and only glued around the side so I can stick the letter in behind the card. So this is the paper from Michael's that I chose with the bulbs. It matches the bulbs on the Christmas tree. And from this card. And then the papers are glued together, and a snowflake with all the snowflakes for the village card. Now this one I glued on the side so you can flip the whole card over and you can write behind. And it had a nice little image of the same little village, almost the same. I think it's just this part right here. It's on the back of the card, so that was really nice. It's a special card. Copyrighted in 2021, so it was made this year. So I just glued that to the side, but you can still open it and see where it's from, or who it's from. And it's snowflake paper that I chose for this card. There's so much snow on this card. And it's from Terry's brother, and I just glued the whole thing on. There's no pockets or tucks into it. And here's the paper for the tree. They have a nice bough up here, and snowflakes all around. And this tree is glittery. It's got nice glitter on it, and little dots is glitter. And the card just opens right up. I glued down the side because it never had a nice picture on the back, so I just glued it down. But you can still open it up. The card was, too wide for the page, so that's how I dealt with it. I just folded it. Nice trees. This is the middle now with the white satin ribbon. And this card was a special card from Terry's sister, and it stood up so like it was a 3D card. So I put a little paper clip here, hiding it behind here, and you can take it right out. So this is how those cards are made. If you have a long piece of paper and you just trim out and fold it. Look at that. See that? That was in there. That was in there. So it's really cute. And I just pinned it so it won't fall down. So you don't see the pin is just in between the cards. And the card still opens up to see who it's from. Nice paper, the trees below, because it's Santa Claus. Binder stuff. Nice dotted paper. I picked it for this card because of the circular bulbs on the tree. And the card just glued right into the page. And stars that shine, like bright, shiny, silvery. For this card, it has nice silvery glitter on it. Beautiful blue, like the sky, and it's shiny. The whole thing is glued down and folded here just so it can fit. And it opens up and you can see who it's from. And then it's the word paper I put with this card, this beautiful card. And it's a homemade card, so it's really nice. And it's the tree paper I used for this card, the Newfoundland card. And this one I just glued it to the one side. I glued it right here behind the card. You can still open up and see who it's from. And then you can flip it because it says a Newfoundland Christmas. So that's nice to have that on that card and to see it. And on the back, last card received is from a friend, from a challenge watch. And it's again, Charlie Brown, celebrating Charlie Brown this year because of this special year of Charlie Brown. And the last card I received was a little late. The person was very busy this year, and it got late to be sending, and I just received it. So, but thank you very much. And it's a beautiful card. It fits in the pocket, and it's perfect. Well, I had this all made today, and I received this card today. So, but I have a pocket for it, and it's a peaceful Christmas, and it's from my sister. And on the back it says Thomas Kinkade Studio. So this is a Thomas Kinkade painting. And it tells about Thomas Kinkade is American most collected artist, painter, tranquil painting. And it's a Deer Creek Cottage from the 1995 Thomas Kinkade. So it's nice to be able to take it out and read that back part about Thomas Kinkade. And it goes into the pocket, so it was meant to be, wasn't it, to get into that pocket. And then that's the back of the journal. So it's a little bit of a junky journal for our Christmas cards. And I thank you, Patty, for the day. And Merry Christmas. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.